to remember, I have told once again. So in order to remember, we have to do some kind of a attention and rehearsing. So attention, see, anything that comes in initially to the sensory register will stay for just a second, unless and until we give attention to it. Only when we give attention to it, it goes to the short-term store. In the short-term store, it is just like RAM in the computer. Once the computer is switched off, everything in the RAM will go away. So the same way, once we are out of that particular thing, it will go away. Most of us believe in short-term memory and we think that it works, but it doesn't work. In the short-term memory, it may stay for a minute or so. You will have to keep on redoing it to remember. Sometimes you may take it longer, but once the thing, for instance, we may study for the examination. Once the examination is over, everything is gone. So that is basically because it was under short-term memory. To take it to long-term store, we have to rehearse the information. We will have to give it a meaning, our own kind of meaning, by associating, by comparing it, by actually doing some kind of a manipulation, so that it gets recorded. If it is not recorded, there is no question of memory. It is not recorded in the long-term store, there is no question of memory. Long-term store, the advantage is the time is infinite. You can keep any longer that you want. The capacity is infinite. There is no amount of information that is less. That is more. Any amount of information can be kept within the long-term store. So that way there is not a problem in memory. So any information you want, suppose you come across a name, just don't take it and leave it. Take the name and then try to associate with something. Automatically it gets stored. So the moment you associate, that association becomes stronger and it will stay in your memory. So especially when you come across technical names, make sure that you are associating with something. It could be a person, it could be an animal, it could be a plant, it could be anything. It could be an inanimate object, just like any, like your alarm clock or whatever. So suppose alarm clock disturbs you. So naturally what complicated information you want to record, you call that as alarm clock. So every time alarm clock disturbs you, you will remember that automatically because they have been associated. So association advantage is you don't have to remember this only. You can remember this also. Automatically this triggers this. So this is how we use triggers.